Hacienda del Sol in Tucson, Arizona is full of Southwest charm. It's very historical, but is it worth it and does it live up to the hype? Let's take a look. There's 97 rooms at Hacienda del Sol Guest Ranch Resort and lots of different ones to choose from. This is a King Sonora and it's so big. The first thing you notice is the walk-in closet. There's no doors, but lots of space. Two robes, slippers, luggage rack, iron, and a safe. The bathroom is also a really good size, and I'm just loving the whole Southwest vibe and all of the attention to detail from the mosaic to the tiles. Just everything says you're in Tucson in the desert. The shower was really nice and large. It's handheld, it is removable and adjustable, which I appreciate. The only thing I did notice was there wasn't a ton of water pressure. There actually wasn't enough for me to wash my hair. I know I have a lot of it, but that was quite low. There's also toiletries in there, lots of towels, and lots of natural light. My husband and I also appreciated that there were two sinks so we could both get ready at the same time. We weren't fighting over space. The desk has two chairs and an outlet. There is a king size bed, which was really comfortable. Lots of pillows to choose from, and you wake up to that view, which I will get to in a minute. Amenity wise, you do have an in-room coffee maker, so you can make complimentary coffee or tea. And then underneath that, you have complimentary water, glasses, an ice bucket, and a wine bottle opener. There is also a mini fridge, and I appreciate when they're empty, not weighted, so you can put whatever you want in there. The meal was so big at the restaurant, we got dessert to go and popped it in there. The private balcony was also a really nice feature. It wasn't overlooked at all, so very private. You could sit there in the evening, have a nightcap, take in the views, get some fresh air. And there was both a table and two chairs on there and a sun lounger. The room is also really well air conditioned and housekeeping kept it spotless. Okay, let's go check out the rest of the resort. Hacienda del Sol is one of the historic hotels of America and was originally a desert oasis, home away from home, ranch school for girls only. It was built in 1929 and the school boasted some of the country's most elite families. Vanderbilt, Pillsbury, Maxwell, Campbell, just to name a few. It wasn't until 1948 that Hacienda del Sol became a guest ranch, and I'm so glad it did. Like a lot of other historic Arizona hotels, lots of silver screen stars from John Wayne to Clark Gable all stayed here, and I love the historic part of this hotel. Once you arrive and explore this serene property with its stunning sunsets over the Santa Catalina mountain range, you'll totally understand why. This hotel was love at first sight for me. It's really one of those places where there's always something to see and do, from the artwork to their curated experiences like their wine dinners and historic walks. If you're looking for people, you'll always find them in this courtyard, either drinking the complimentary coffee from the lobby or sipping on sunset cocktails. The sunset and the views from here were one of the highlights for me. The sky was absolutely beautiful at night. Dining wise, there's a couple of options. There's two restaurants, one's more relaxed and one's more upscale. The more relaxed one is called the Terraza Garden Patio and Lounge. It has a really good happy hour. The menu is very inventive. You have both healthy and unhealthy options, both inside and outside dining. We did both lunch and dinner here. Lunch, I did al fresco. I had a really lovely poke bowl. And then in the evening, we weren't so healthy. I had a really good burger and the Brussels sprouts were excellent. The grill at Hacienda del Sol is their upscale dining option. It's a AAA 4-diamond restaurant, and it's where your breakfast is also served. It has a really old world vibe, and you'll definitely want to make a reservation here because it gets absolutely packed, especially when they have special events like a wine dinner going on. The breakfast menu is pretty extensive and has both healthy and unhealthy options. I did the avocado toast both days and it was so good. Okay, let's check out the amenities because there are 3 pools and 3 hot tubs at this hotel. This is a sunset pool and it gets very busy around sunset for obvious reasons because this is where you can take your drinks in a plastic cup down to the terrace and have sunset drinks. And like I said, the sunset is outstanding. If you don't want to sit there or have a cocktail, you can also use the hot tub that's on this level. The other pool you can't get to from that side. You have to walk through this courtyard, which goes through the old school, or you can go around the outside coming from one of the rooms. But this is one of the other courtyards and it's so beautiful. It's peaceful, but they also have games there. You have cornhole toss, you have Jenga. It's just a really lovely place to sit, read, or play. This is one of the other pools, and it also has stunning sunset views. This is where I laid out in the day just for a couple of hours because it was one of the more peaceful pools, and I just loved the vibe of this one. It's also the only one with a pool bar, so that might have influenced my decision. And it really is one of those hotels where you truly feel like you're on vacation. The other pool is across property by where our room is, and it doesn't have quite the same views as the other pools, but it has a lot of amenities. Because this is where the fitness center is located. Don't worry, it is air conditioned and it does have those roll up doors, so you have a really nice view. It has a Stairmaster, a recumbent bike, a Cybex machine, and a couple of treadmills, as well as some free weights and some medicine balls. But look at that view. If you want to get sun, you want to be at this pool early because it does get in the shade very early. If you're a shade bather, then this is a pool for you. It's also on a couple of levels. So this is the first level. And then if you go down the stairs, there's kind of a faux grass area with some chairs. Again, they're not shaded. But if you're looking for a space just to hang out, this is a great space. You can be as healthy or unhealthy as you like here. There's a spa, fitness center, sound baths, and guided yoga, or over 800 wines to explore. And if you are planning on going to the spa, definitely make a reservation as there's only 6 treatment rooms, and definitely drive if it's hot as the path there isn't the shortest. But the spa at Hacienda del Sol offers facials, massages, and body treatments in a really tranquil setting. There's also a hot tub with spectacular views, so make sure you leave time for that. If you're looking for just somewhere to escape the heat and relax, check out the lobby because inside of registration, this lobby, you can also get complimentary coffee. It's where you'll meet for the historic walking tours. But there's relaxing sofas, there's rocking chairs, there's also puzzles you can play, there's chess, there's drafts, and all with the courtyard view. And if you're more of a reader than a game player, next door there is a library full of books, again with the courtyard view. It's a really relaxing, quiet place if you're looking to escape the sun and relax in the air conditioning. And then lastly is the gift shop. If you're looking for a cowboy hat or a sun hat or a sparkly bag or a tiara or even just a Diet Coke, this is the place to come. A few more things. There is lots of parking as well as a free valet. Location-wise, it's about a 12-minute drive from the University of Arizona, 7 to 10 minutes from lots of good restaurants like Firebirds if you don't want to eat at the property. And if you're working there, there's a 24-hour business center, 3 meeting rooms, computer station, and a conference space. But the attention to detail here is what gets me. Now that we've stayed here for one night, I thought I would give you more of an overview of what it's actually like to stay here. So last night we went for dinner at Terraza, which is more of their casual dining. Still really lovely, amazing service. Everyone just seems so happy to be here. Really, really lovely experience. Really good with me being no spices, no pepper, accommodating everything. That was fun. And then when we came back, they let us bring a nightcap back to our room. We sat out on our balcony, enjoyed the view, and there was actually a wedding going on, so we could hear all the music from the DJ. It's so fun. But coming in, you couldn't hear a thing. You could not hear any of the music. Really good soundproofing. The whole room was just so lovely and quiet last night. I had a really good night's sleep. Light-wise, the blackout curtains worked really well. The AC works really, really well. We cranked that up. I think I was overheating because I overindulged at Terraza on both the food and drink. So that worked really well. There is a thick duvet, so you might want to ditch that if you get too hot, but the bed is very, very comfortable. The pillows are very comfortable. There's a few choices for your pillows. We ended up with the firmer ones, but really, really good. Sometimes that can be a bit limited. A good size bed. What else can I tell you? I had the free coffee here this morning, and a really nice perk they have in the lobby, in the hotel lobby, they have free coffee in the morning, I think until 10 a.m. So you can grab that, sit out in the courtyard. I'm like, why is the courtyard so busy? I know it's beautiful and there's lots of shade, but I think everyone was grabbing their complimentary coffee. Breakfast was amazing. Really, really a lovely choice of breakfast. The portions here are huge. You might want to share or get a box to go because you do have a fridge in your room, so you can make use of that. Lunchtime, I went back to the same restaurant. I sat outside because it's such a beautiful day in the shade just to enjoy the view. So peaceful there. Had their poke bowl. That was lovely with the ahi. I can't fault housekeeping either. The rooms are absolutely spotless. They smell really good too. She asked me if I wanted clean sheets, clean towels. She mopped the floors. So very, very thorough. Like I said, lots of attention to detail here. It's just been a really lovely, relaxing stay. If you have any questions about Hacienda del Sol, drop them in the comments below so I can get back to you. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, you know what to do. Give it a quick thumbs up and subscribe.